God, I hope it died. Well, hello, my pets. I have a question. Were you a dumb shit of a child or a vindictive freak? I only ask because I don't want to feel alone. This video is about things I did and thought as a kid. Oh. I was smart and dumb at the same time, and I cannot guarantee that I was the only kid that did this shit. And I think, if I'm frickin' correct, I was somewhere between the ages of 4 and 11 with all of these. The first one I remember, I used to go out in the driveway with 3 other kids and build these empire-like cities with Hot Wheels and Legos and things that were just parked in the driveway. And in my fantasy that everybody else shared, we were all made wealthy, of course. But things started getting a little dicey when all of a sudden I decided to just tax the shit out of them until they had nothing left. At that age, I didn't even know what that was. And my friend came up to me and he's like, "Why are you doing that? Where does it all go then?" And I replied, "In the ocean, where it came from." Duh, everybody knows that. I just liked to watch everything they worked for fall before their eyes whenever they broke a rule or were being controlling. Little lesson, if you try to control me, I will control you. A bunch of sense. This next one. For those of you who do not have any siblings, it is important to know that it is a brother or sister's job to with the other, especially the older one. If you have siblings and you never did that, how sweet of you, but you f***ing missed out. At the age of 10, I was able to convince my 7-year-old brother that people with white hair were rich. And if you colored your hair, you would magically have money. That's just the natural order of things. Duh, cause every time somebody elderly visited, they would bring a bunch of shit for everyone. When my mother finally cut it to him that that was not true, he was crushed. And he expressed this by throwing things at me. Really, if you think about it, we were just sensitive to business opportunities. Hello, Grandma, I have a proposition for you. This next one sucks. Me, along with a bunch of other kids, were camping out in this huge tent on this giant property that some family member owned. 2 adult men come inside the tent and start telling ghost stories. Arguably, they were dreadfully horrifying, and as they told this tale, we could hear movement outside the tent. I was skeptical, almost instantly. But then again, I was born skeptical. When I came out of the womb, I was like, I'm not convinced I'm really here. So after I realized what was going on, I did what anyone else would do in that situation. I played along. What level of fuckery were you at, Sen? I'm not sure, but it's still rising to this day. So as the story went on and I could hear them getting closer, at this point the other kids are looking nervous, but have yet to break down. I was waiting for my moment because this was going to be epic. As soon as I heard a particularly loud footstep, I unleash the most elegantly composed tit-shrinking scream, and the ropes holding hell back snapped. Everybody shrieked and ran around the tent before finally fleeing outside. Haha, dance, puppets, dance! I was going to do more stories, but this ran on longer than I thought. Maybe I'll do more in the future once I remember my life. Also, if you think that I was some evil child genius, that's only 3 things off the top of my head. And of course, I'm only sharing the 3 stories that shine good light on me, for the most part. The rest of my existence was me spending way too much time being a dumb I promise you. God. If you liked or hated this video, then please use the buttons down there because that is what they're there for. And subscribe to my channel if you like to waste some time. I post new weirdness every Wednesday and Friday. It would be an absolute waste of your time. I suggest you do it. Goodbye, my pets!